The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
We wrap up our position previews for the Carson-Newman men's soccer season with a look at the defenders and goalkeepers with help from junior defender Dan Coles here on the Eagles Sports Network. I'm Andrew Rogers. Dan, first two seasons, two pretty good ones for yourself. As a freshman, kind of worked your way onto the field last year, basically started and played in every game and pretty much never left the field when you were out there as well. Talk about the growth you had from year one to year two with this program and how playing a lot and early in your career has helped you to this point.
Yeah, I mean, coming out, obviously, I didn't start the first few games, but a lot of the lads, they're all quite experienced. GT helped me. He was obviously not playing my freshman year, but it more came from the older lads helping me through it, and I hope that we can do the same for the younger lads coming through this year. So.
Mentioned the midfield is a very experienced group, but the group of defenders is as well. A lot of guys that you came in with as well. Jonas Friedel, Tobias Hager is back. That played a decent bit, obviously, last year. The veteran of the group is Jacob Lakener, who played a lot. Isaac Pascal, Jay Wyatt. Lengthy group there. How important is it to have such a strong back line returning? Even though you do lose Daniel Veneslon from last season, it seems like he can be replaced because of all the returners you have.
Yeah, I mean, obviously Robbo's a big loss, but we've got winners in the group. Obviously GT's won here, Jay's got 2 rings. Obviously Maxime just won a tournament with Hickory as well when he plays in there. And we've got loads. We've got loads of experience and winners. We know at the end of the day, if you don't concede, you don't lose. And obviously there was points last year where we did concede too many goals. But then there's also points where it doesn't matter if we have a great game and concede a goal, because at the end of the day, it's not good enough if we lose a game or don't win the game.
It seems like chemistry is important all throughout a soccer field, but it seems like it's most important in that back 4, back 3, however you line up tactically with your formation. So how critical and where do you see that play dividends with having so much experience returning? You don't have to really work that out in the preseason. You know what your teammates around you like and how they operate.
I mean, obviously my first 2 years we came in as like a big group of new lads. Yep. So it was hard to build, especially defensively. You need to know how each other defend, how each other move. Obviously we've spent 2 years together now. Obviously I played a lot of the season with Jacob last year, Jonas. So that's really important. I think we got better as the season got further in because we learned how each other play. And obviously we spend so much time together, the chemistry does build. So hopefully this year we can integrate the new lads in it as well, make them better, add to the team. So.
Talk about the goalkeepers. Federico Simonetti was one of the team's captains last season. He has graduated, and so now it's an opportunity for 3 newcomers, 2 freshmen and 1 transfer, Elijah Buford, to compete for that spot. Obviously, haven't got an extensive look at them yet. The preseason will kind of tell who wins that out, but what do you look forward to, and how will the transition be working with the new keeper, something you have not done in your time here on campus?
Yeah, I mean, I had Fede for both of my years and Paul for a bit last year as well. But to be fair, Eli came in the spring, so we've had the whole spring season with Eli. Like, he's a great keeper. And then the 2 new lads that have come in, Az and Arturo, they're very good. So hopefully they can push Eli. Eli can push them. So.
Reflecting back on last year, you talked about this defense was really good and then at times gave up a lot of goals. Mm-hmm. Such a strange season. I think 4 or 5 shutouts as a group, but then 7, 8 or so games where you gave up multiple goals. And it seemed like when teams were able to figure out how to get around you and how to score, they did it so effectively and often. Mm-hmm. How do you limit team's ability to score? Obviously, it's a very generic question there, but it proved to be successful at times to shut opponents out. How do you be more consistent with that and do it more often this year?
Yeah, obviously last year as a group we had a few rotters. It happens, but we had too many last year. I think the big thing, if we obviously watch all our games back, a lot of the time it came in transitions. When we're in a shape and we're set up, we're really hard to break down. A lot of the goals came from counter-attacks and also set pieces. We conceded a few from set pieces, but that's just stuff we need to work on. We'll work on it all pre-season and hopefully it won't happen again.
All right, Dan, thanks for the time. Best of luck in your junior season.
Thank you.
That is junior defender Dan Coles. I'm Andrew Rogers, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.